Welcome back to Brew Matures. We've got part 2 Bottle Logic Leche Borracho. Mary, it's time for part 2. We're now comparing Leche Borracho to Leche Mole, which you just enjoyed. This is a spiced imperial stout. This is brewed with ancho pepper, cinnamon, cacao nibs, lactose sugar, aged in tequila and bourbon barrels.
Wow.
So this is upping the ante a little bit here. The food pairings are cotija anejo, red pork tamales, and flan de chocolate.
Wow.
Director's notes are arriba, abajo, al centro y pa dentro, which means Rafa will let us know in the comments down below. This is 14% alcohol, so pretty light for a Bottle Logic stout these days. And only 7 on the viscometer.
Good. I don't like a thick beer.
The label, I don't know. These new labels, I think I'm just stuck in my I don't like change ways. I miss the old white with the orange, just to kind of give it a bit of a parallel. This is looking very Halloween-esque, very fall-esque.
I like it.
Yeah, we're filming this as soon as it released. It is August 6th right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know when this video is going to come out, but August 6th is when we're filming this. It just was re-released. I'm super pumped. I have reviewed this beer before. If you want to check that out, it's right here. But this will be Mary's first time enjoying this beer, and we're comparing it to its base version, so that's super exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited about this. I loved the base version, so I can't imagine how much better it's going to be aged on tequila and what else, barrels?
Bourbon.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this.
Yeah, you said you thought the spice was going to be different. Mm-hmm. It was going to be maybe less. Mm-hmm. I've had this beer before. However, I had it in 2020 when it was released in 2018. So that's 3 years old. This is obviously fresh, so I'm expecting a lot more of that spice to come through than I had previously. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to let you handle a bulk of this review because it'll be your first time trying it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You ready for snooze fest, friends?
That's enough talking. Let's get to drinking.
You ready to open this beer?
Always. Love that bottle opener. It's super easy to use.
Where'd you get this?
You gave it to me for our anniversary. I love it.
Okay. Am I supposed to do that or no?
If you want to. Nothing better than the glug glug of a stout going into a glass. A little more head on this one than the base stout, but not very much still. Ooh.
What? You always pour a little for me, right?
Yes. Love that.
Oh, should I have poured a little for you then? You want to switch?
No, I'm
that
good.
One has the nipple on it.
Right, but now I'm in the side seat here.
It smells like it doesn't it doesn't smell as bad as the other one. The other one smelled like just an imperial stout with a little bit of chili in it. This one smells, you know, like tahini or like those candies with the chili stuff on it. That's what it smells like.
And see, I get a lot more of that bourbon characteristic or that barrel aged smell from this. Yeah, compared to the other one?
You're wild. All I get is like Mexican or mango covered chili Mexican candy.
Wow, I get a lot more of that chocolate and the barrel aged notes from this.
You're wild.
I am wild. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, this smells like, hopefully like it's gonna taste.
I think I get a little bit of what you're talking about. I feel like our noses pick up on different things. But I'm excited. I know what I rated this beer last time.
I don't get any of the tequila or bourbon, but we'll see. No, none.
It's a tasty beer right there.
It is a tasty beer, and I get no tequila or bourbon barrels.
But what do you get on the front? A lot of.
Chili. spices?
I get cinnamon. A lot of cinnamon.
No. No, it's like those, you know those spoons you get in a bag and it just has a glug of that shit on it? What is that stuff called?
Or like a tamarind?
Yeah. That's what it tastes like to me.
I don't get that at all. I get... This one to me is really nice. It's a big cinnamon flavor at the beginning with the sweetness. A little bit of that chocolate I expect from Biologic Stout. And just a hint of spice on the back end. I don't get a lot of chili from this beer compared to the first one.
Are we drinking the same thing? I don't get any of that.
I got a lot of cinnamon here. This is nice and fresh.
No, and I didn't know there was cinnamon in here. I know you said it, but I don't ever pay attention to you.
Cinnamon, right there.
But I didn't know there was cinnamon in here.
Now, it does say ancho peppers on the bottle. The other one did have 2 types of peppers, Anaheim and ancho.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is really giving me like, maybe it is the chocolatey taste of the stout, but it's like a candy tamarind Mexican candy taste to me.
I kind of get it a little bit when I think about how tamarind tastes, that little bit of sour sweetness, but I can't get away from that cinnamon. I love that flavor so much.
But this one is different in the other one because it's not a kick of chili.
It's just a hint.
Yeah, it's
a hint
just
of chili.
And that's probably what you're getting. That's what you're thinking the cinnamon is.
No, I taste cinnamon.
No, I think
definitely cinnamon.
I think that you are mistaken and you are wrong. That you are mistaking that because, like we said in the other video, Rick has a little bit of I want to say it. He's a little bit of a bitch when it comes to the heat. You know, put 2 jalapenos in a salsa and he's crying over here. Excuse me?
No, I don't think that's accurate at all.
Just kidding.
I definitely get a lot of cinnamon here. This is a very nice beer. I like that there's not a lot of heat to it, but there's just enough to know we put peppers in here and just accents the flavor really nicely.
I guess, yeah.
I think a little bit of that different flavor does come from the tequila barrels because this is not only aged in bourbon, it's aged in tequila.
I'm kind of really missing that. I'm really missing the liquor kick.
But it's hidden well here. I mean, you wouldn't guess this was 14%.
But I want it. Oh, see,
there's the spice.
I told you.
If you let it sit in your mouth for a little bit, you get that barrel heat.
I'll chew it.
It's time for the big chew.
Yeah, I get more of the barrel heat than any kind of chili or cinnamon or spice.
There it is. I'm really liking this. This is very tasty. Very nuanced. A lot of good differentiation of flavors here. There's a lot of beers that we've had that say they have a lot of things in them or they taste like a lot of things and it's not necessarily proven or shown in the beer. And I think here it comes out nice.
Delivers on all its promises.
A lot of them, yeah. What would you rate this beer out of 5?
You know, I was really excited about this beer because I loved the base so much, and if you add tequila or bourbon or anything like that to it, where can you go wrong? But it's missing the kick from both the chili and the liquor barrels.
Wow.
So it's not that it's worse, it's just different.
I get a little bit of that heat still from those chilies.
I'm feeling differently about this.
It's definitely not as powerful as the base was.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of chili kick or spice from the base, and not much here. And that kind of makes me a little sad, but this is so tasty. Like, if you didn't tell me that this was a step up from the base, I would have been like, this is a great beer by itself, you know? I think I'll give it a 4.75.
Okay. That's still really high rating.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
I think this iteration from me is going to get a 4.5.
Wow.
Yeah, I like it so much more than the base stout. But, yeah, I think I gave the 2018 version a 5. But I'm not sure. I'll have to check the tapes. But it's super solid, super good. Once again, though, I don't know that I'm a fan of chilies and stouts. It's nice to have every once in a while. And this is one of the few that I may reach for another bottle.
Yes, please. Or 2.
Or 3.
Or 3.
I do wish I got a little bit more chocolate. And who knows, maybe we let this sit for 6 months, a year, and it gets better.
Okay, fair.
But who's to say, really? This is probably a little bit of a different recipe than the original version. I do have 1 bottle of the original version left. So maybe there's a comparison ahead in the future.
I would love that.
But yeah, definitely super good beer. Once again, Bottle Logic not letting us down.
Bottle Logic has never let me down. I love you, Bottle Logic.
And that does it for today's beer review. We hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe, slam that bell icon to be notified when we upload new videos. You don't want to miss the next one. And until then, we're the Brew trying every beer from around the world. One sip at a time. And only 7 on the viscometer. And only 7 on the viscometer.
Friends, in this video, I unfairly called Rick a bitch. He's not a bitch. Why would I be with the bitch? He's not a bitch. He just has a different palate. It's more refined. And he doesn't want to ruin his palate with a bunch of heat. So, friends, if you take one thing away from this video, is Rick is not a bitch. He's my bitch, but he's not a bitch.